Hello everyone and welcome once again to this tutorial of counseling. My name is Annie Toscano. I am the school counselor of Mojibhai Mehta International School, and today I am going to talk a little just about counseling. Most of the people, when they come to counseling, they have this image in mind that immediately when the counseling will start, changing will also start in their life and in their behavior. But actually counseling is a process and it takes time to indulge the change in their lives. So today we will take a gist about the stages of counseling and how the process is done. In the whole process of counseling, there are main 5 steps. The first step is rapport and relationship building of the counselor and the counselee. The second step is assessment and defining the problem. After the problem is defined, we come to the goal setting. After that, initiating intervention. And when intervention is done, the last step is termination of counseling. The first and the foremost step is rapport building. In this, the counseling relationship includes respect, trust and relative psychological comfort, which is very important. If the counselee is not comfortable in company of the counselor and he doesn't trust the counselor and the respect is not there for the counselee from the counselor, this relationship will never take place. And the whole counseling process is dependent on the first and the foremost step of rapport building. After rapport is built with the counselee, we come to the next step, which is clinical assessment. Clinical assessment involves specific skills and it is also done in different levels. The first level is observation. In observation, when the client in the first place enter the room, we observe the behavior, the generation, the mindset of the body language and appearance and everything. After observation is done, we come to the inquiring by questions, putting out the open-ended questions to the client to know better about them. After inquiring is done, associating of facts through observation and inquiring, and again confirming the facts with different informants. After associating facts, inquiry and observation is done, we record all this as a information. After clinical assessment, this takes at least 1 or 2 sessions. After this is done, we come to goal setting. The most important thing about goal setting is that it should be realistic and achievable by the counselee. Whatever the goal is being set, it should be realistic and achievable during the period of the counseling sessions, and the presence of things rather than the absence of something. When a goal is set, we look what is present which will help us to achieve the goal rather than the things which are absent in a person. After the goal is set, we come to the intervention part. This is the main process where problem solving starts. In intervention, we plan a strategy, we have step-by-step progress and we achieve the goal. It must be always related to the problem, and this is the thing which leads us to success of a solution of a problem. After intervention is done, intervention also depends on the problem. If you have a problem, if you are not able to follow the instructions or something, it can take several sessions. After this is done, we come to the end, which is the termination of the session. Termination of counseling may also take 2 to 3 sessions sometimes, because the awareness by the counselor and the client that the work is accomplished should be there. The client should know and have the belief system in himself or herself that my problem is solved now. And the counselor should be also very, very sure about it, that the problem which the counselee was come with is solved and the goal is achieved. That is it for today. Thank you so much.